Alright, hello everyone, this is Venom with Waveline Entertainment, and today we are back for some more Fallout 76. Now, of course, today there was a pretty big update, usual weekly update, and today we got some, well, I just said update like 8 times. Let's go ahead and just hop in here and read the thing. Get to the inside the vault, and get the full patch notes and go over what has happened. Let's see. Full patch notes. There we go. Alright, so I'm not going to go into all of them in detail, but there have been some changes. I'm going to go over some of the highlights here. Now, look there, it's the conveniently labeled highlights. I'm actually going to play my music here too. You won't hear it, but I was jamming out to Vin Sevenfold before this, and oddly enough, the hardest part of my streams is I'm usually listening to music before I start my streams, and since I can't play the music during the stream, it kind of... There have been times where I was really just jamming out. I did not want to stop playing. But, there we go. I got my second set of headphones in. Listen to my Vin Sevenfold if anyone is curious. Listen to Wish You're Here. Okay, so let's look at some of the highlights. So, camp construction improvements. Small obstructions will now automatically be removed and replace objects on top of them, allowing you to more easily build where you want. Could just say allow you to build easier. And actually, let me update my description here. You can also go to today's patch notes. Helps us spell today, right? Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so yeah, I've already been in playing it a little bit and experiment with this. It will not remove everything in the camps. Stuff like overturned logs or, stuff kind of on the ground, it will remove. Some of the, live trees, it won't, so you still got to be a little bit careful about where you place that. But, like, the rocks and stuff that are preventing you from placing stuff, stumps, they have been, you can basically just place on top of them. When you go to put something on them, they just disappear. So that's really helpful. Again, that opens up like 50 to 75% more build space depending on where you're trying to build at. So that helps out a whole lot. Camp improvements, and this is a big one that I thought was last week. So we actually went through and made a whole huge base, which is why you haven't seen me at my base in a while. Because I spent, 2 hours making that thing and ended up having to move it. I thought that, well, here's what the update is. You will now be notified when you log into a world about your current camp location. When you log into a world and your current camp location is occupied by another player. If you stay in that world, you can place your camp down for free somewhere else. If you decide not to place your camp and join a new world where your space is unoccupied, it will be automatically placed in its original spot. That's what I thought. It was actually out last week. It's my own fault. I did not pay attention. So yeah, I lost my camp. I had to place it down for free and just make that little, one block shack up in the air. But I have begun rebuilding, so we're going to be going over that a little bit today. Let me get a little drink here because I'm doing a lot of talking. Here's another big one that we'll hopefully get to mess with today. Special respecking. So respecking is now out. So now whenever you level up, basically, instead of choosing a perk card, you can choose to move one of your special points. So that's good. Again, these are some pretty big changes that we were asking for. They don't have everything in here we're looking for. There's still some bug fixes that need to be worked on, but we're going to see a bit how more stable it is. Push your talk has been implemented. I know everybody wanted that. PC settings, they do have the depth of view and field of view and depth of field sliders. They do have 21.9 support now, so people that are using 21.9 monitors, you can now have that support. Let's see. Of course, I always just put several. This is one thing that bugs me about the performance stuff. I probably wouldn't understand what a lot of performance stuff is. Still trying to put that information out there. I mean, a lot of people I'm sure do understand it, and more detail as far as I'm concerned, the better with this kind of thing. Just saying performance and stability, just saying they received improvements doesn't really tell us much. I mean, technically they could have made no improvements whatsoever, or, I don't know, maybe removed one piece of trash, from the game or something, and it would qualify as that. So I'd rather they were actually going into more details. I'm sure it was a bit more in depth than that, but again, maybe I'm right. Maybe they just like to move like a log or something, and that counts as performance and stability issues. Who knows? Lighting crap, don't care about that. Balance, so weird stuff here. Loot through at 308. Ammo dropped by creatures have been reduced. Players will now receive ammo's attack of 1 to 5 rather than up to 12 for a single kill. Hey there, hey, you're an old man there, Floodplugger. Don't start. Don't start a fight. I'll take you. Super mutants will now drop gunpowder half as often, and the chance for additional loot has been reduced. Didn't see too much of an issue with super mutants before, but maybe that was a farming thing I didn't know about. I did notice they dropped a lot of gunpowder, so that might help. And I guess caps are guaranteed loot on super mutants until level 16. I don't know what they mean for players or the super mutants, so that's weird that they would have guaranteed caps at lower levels, but not at higher levels. That should be reversed in my opinion, but who knows. Scorch Beast Queen, here's a big one. We'll now land on the ground more often. Again, we'll see exactly what that means. It could mean maybe one more time in that 30-minute fight, maybe 5 more times. I mean, 1 or 2 landings has made the difference in the last couple of fights I was in, so that might help. Workshops, players no longer gain experience when crafting in a public workshop. Again, something I didn't think was a problem. You actually got minimal experience doing that, but maybe it's being abused. Considering how easy it is to level as it is, I don't see that being a problem. And here you can kind of see a video of them demonstrating some new build stuff. You see some of the logs are disappearing. When you go over it, the rocks are disappearing, so that has been helpful. Again, I do have the base of my base down. We're going to start decorating it again when I get into the game. But yeah, small things. It's not big things. So like the huge trees like here in the background, they won't disappear. But like these small shrubs, these rocks, you know, these these logs, all that stuff is out of the way. So that gives us a lot more building space. You know, don't smoke's bad for you. So here it kind of goes over, and this was the highlights up here. So it does go over. I mean, it's the highlights from all the patch notes. So some of this is going to be repeated. So again, camps automatically. Yeah, this just goes over the trees and stuff disappearing again. So that's good. Camp placement improvements. What else? Yep, we talked about that already. Let's see. So camp stuff. Here's one. The camps, or the percentage of your camp's budget that is being taken up by stored items and blueprints will now appear in the budget bar. That does help quite a bit. So you can tell how much extra stuff you're going to have to break down if you do need to do so. Although if your camp doesn't bug and duplicate items in it, which is also addressed in the patch notes, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's see, windmill's been increased, how much power it does. Don't care about the atom shop at all. Progression. Yep, this talks about the respecking. So when you level up past 50, you can either choose a perk card or reallocate a special point, which we will be doing today, hopefully. Looks like they reduced some experience for some things. 48 minutes to 1 hour. So they increase how long some of these events cycle through. Again, user interface, push your talks added, depth of field stuff. Oh, here's one that I know my wife already likes. Now the AFK timer has been increased from 10 to 30 minutes. Again, anything having to do with the atomic shop, I do not care about, especially right now because it's all overpriced. Let's see, bug fixes. Fix an issue that could cause players to encounter an infinite loading screen when fast traveling. That's always good. Address hitching that could occur during combat in nuke silos. Just an issue that could reduce performance and display a red dot error when viewing the map menu, perk screen, or a note. Red dot error. Or red text error. I don't know if we ever got that one before. I can't think of anything. And keep in mind, these are only changes for PC right now. I think the PS4 and Xbox updates are being rolled out on Thursday, which is unusual, but I think in the future they said that shouldn't be a thing. We'll see. Addressed an issue that could cause hitching on a perk menu when sharing a perk card. I never had that, but that does sound annoying. Addressed an issue on Xbox that occurred while traveling in a mile. Performance issue. Okay. Performance issue. Crash fix. Okay, here's one for teams. Address a crash that could occur if a team invite was automatically declined after not accepting or rejected. Never had a crash from that, but I do wonder if teaming up is going to be easier now. These are achievements. Arts and graphics. Don't particularly care about any of that. Uh, Smaller bug fixes. Scrapping. Oh, apparently there's a bug where players could scrap their pit boar. I didn't know that was a thing. How would that work? Here we go. Address an exploit that could cause items in the store tab to become duplicated. That is good. I wouldn't call that one so much of an exploit. I think that's the one from whenever we would move our base, some of the items would duplicate. In some cases, to hundreds of times what they were before. I don't think that's so much of an exploit as it was annoying. Unless you're really hurting for steel or rubber and wood, I mean, that was really just more annoying than anything. Wind chimes will now be able to attach to walls, which is weird. We had that issue the last time we built.
I was wondering about that.
Oh, here we go. Here's a huge one. After powering up a power plant, power boxes at the plant now correctly produce 400 power, and power boxes at surrounding workshops produce 100 power. That was a huge one. That was a problem. Car models no longer separate after being removed by building an object on top of them. Okay. Fix an issue that could cause enemies to remain stationary while they were out of combat. Bee swarms no longer invisible. That was a huge one. Honeybees no longer drop more adhesive than intended. Now drop a stack of 1 to 2 on death. I didn't see any kind of issue with what they gave before. 5 or 6 seemed to be okay, but whatever. They reduced the Violet Queen's acid attack, and the Scorch Beast in the Glass Canyon can no longer fly through walls. We actually had that with me, Severus, and Mr. T. And I took them down to the glass cavern for the first time. The Scorch Beast was actually flying through the walls. Oh, and here's my Arcus radio. Come on, Bubba. Oh, yeah. And the spot on his back is scabbed over and starting to peel just a little bit, but it's still looking good. Say hi to everybody. And people are worried about you. Yep, and people are worried about you, buddy. Look at them. You're just fine. Let's see. Fix an issue that caused bobbleheads and magazines to spawn at a lower rate than intended. They should now appear 16% more often. See, that's what I like to see, like actual percentages of stuff that they fix. That kind of thing I like. More detail, the better. Even if I can't understand it, somebody else out there would and can make a video saying what these changes mean. But I always like detail. But you know, I haven't seen a magazine in a while. Buying a pair from a vendor will not correctly add an item to the player's inventory, yada yada. Oh, here we go. Here's a huge one. Fix an exploit affecting certain armor types that could allow players to gain unlimited carry capacity during that play session. That was a huge exploit that I won't lie, I've had to take advantage of myself because they screwed up carry weight in the last patch. I have tested it out and it looks like the patch is better. Address several exploits that could allow players to gain caps more quickly than intended. I'm guessing that involves one of the events that we stumbled into personally by accident on one. And then I've seen a few videos going around how you could essentially get tens and potentially hundreds of times more rewards at the end of an event. Fix an issue that can allow players to simultaneously activate the same suit of unknown power armor. Okay. No longer possible to transfer more than one fusion core and suit of power armor. That was a big one. Serums now correctly apply mutations when consumed, and mutations applied in this way now correctly appear in the Pit Points Effects tab. This was a big one. Apparently, if you had the herbivore or carnivore mutation already, you could not get any other mutations with the serums. So that was a huge one. That was a bug that had to be. That was a huge bug. So that's a definite plus there. Vendors that do not have cap or items that do not have a cap value can't be sold to vendors. So no more seeing a ton of notes that people have sold to vendors. See other small stuff. Fix an issue, prevent plasma pistols from dealing damage. This is a huge one. I've been waiting for this fix for a while. Plasma pistols would not deal damage up close. Same with the Gatling plasma. So we're going to test it out today. Bunch of quest fixes. Perks. Critical savvy no longer allows a player to use a critical strike if the crit meter is not completely filled. I know that one was an exploit. Fix it good. And here's one that was pissing me off a lot. Bonus durability added to armor is no longer suddenly lost after being hit a few times. Same thing with Weapons Artisan. I noticed even though my weapons should have had double durability, there's a second durability bar that goes over them when you use that perk. But after 1 or 2 hits, that second bar was gone. So I didn't know if that was intentional, just to show that it was at 100%. And then like the durability just wasn't actually shown when it was there. Apparently it wasn't. So good to know. PvP, here's a big one, especially it came up last night. Address an issue that could prevent high-level weapons from dealing damage during PvP. I ran into this last night, and there have actually been instances, and people are actually trying to build around this. Apparently, there was an issue where high-level weapons just wouldn't deal damage, especially to lower-level players. So people would actually make characters that were lower level to gank higher level characters, or higher level characters were finding low level weapons and building around those. So that was a big deal. Team PvP, and here's one that I want to go over that I really like. When attacked by a player who is on a team, the target will now correctly enter mutual PvP with the entire team upon returning fire to any of the aggressor's teammates. If the target was also on a team, returning fire will begin mutual PvP with both teams. So now if you get jumped by somebody, your teammates can actually help you out. No more just trying to pick off the weakest person. Your teammates can actually help out. Turrets will no longer fire on another player who was attacked by the owner of those turrets outside of mutual PvP combat. That was a huge one. Once you attacked the turret, it would basically continue to fire on you after the PvP was done. Even if you died, especially if you died, you come back, they would still be firing on you. Huge pain in the butt. Just a few more here. There was some issues with the friend list, with people accidentally blocking people and they couldn't see them. It was a whole big thing. Let's see. Players in the social menu are now correctly sorted by those who are online in the same world. Big help. Online in another world and at the main menu, offline, ignored, blocked, and finally by alphabetical order. Players on PC use controllers can now correctly access the search field found at the bottom of the social menu. I didn't even realize there was a search field there. Players in the recent players list no longer display as online, offline, or main menu status. Display. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why recent players wouldn't display that, but I guess they turned that off. I don't know what was going on with it. There we go. Here's one that was kind of an issue with the teams. Players will no longer be placed into a team alone if the player they previously invited disconnects from the game. Attempting to accept a team invite after the team leader has left the team and no longer cause an error message to display. Team members who exit the game will be removed from the team after logging back in. Whoa. If the team leader disconnects in this way, another team member will become the leader. That I don't like, because if we get booted, you should be able to get back into the same team immediately. So that's one. That's an issue. And then here we go. Fix an issue that would prevent team invites from being displayed to the player. This one I'm hoping will fix the issues that we've all been having trying to get on teams. Alright, sound stuff. Play. They fixed the issue with the holotapes not playing when you do quick play. We'll see if that actually works. Interfaces. All atomic stop shop. May as well not exist. Challenge stuff. Containers. Weight values no longer shift slightly to the left when viewing a container's inventory. Never noticed that. Let's see. Keypads. Localization stuff. Fast traveling with power armor that was purchased in the atomic shop no longer removes the atomic shop logo. Didn't never notice that. Quest tracker, respawn, settings. Okay, that's pretty much it. There we go. Melee attacks will not correctly increase the crit meter. I never noticed that not working. So apparently that was a thing. So, here we go. Notification that appears when a player is prompted to retake a previously owned workshop no longer displays placeholder text. I didn't know there was placeholder text there. The huge list of bug fixes and additions to the game. Obviously, these are mostly bug fixes, but I mean, I'd say 6 or 70-30 bug fixes to additions. And some pretty hefty additions, so that is not bad. Not bad, Bethesda. How do you feel about Bethesda banning players? As far as I know, I've only seen the one ban that happened. I'm not going to go over too in detail on my channel. I got definite feelings about it. Personally, I like the Eve approach to any kind of player banning or stuff like that, and even then I gotta check Eve's new terms of service at this point. I don't know what it is, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that ban they got is bullshit. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, I'm not one for being overly sensitive for anything, but I mean, that's when it's definitely I can't. It's gonna get me on a 5 hour tirade, but I think the ban is bullshit. Unless somebody's cheating, like actually hacking the game or something. Unless you're cheating or exploiting. And even then, I can't get too mad about certain exploits because it just works with the game engine. I mean, it's on Bethesda to fix these bugs, but unless someone's like cheating or hacking the game, I don't think you should be banned. And it's odd that they're banning people, especially when they're struggling to get people into the game. So yeah, it's weird that they would ban some of the few people that got playing, but I guess there's plenty of people playing, but still. That seems like a dumb idea, and no, I do not agree with the bans at all. That being said, I think you still have more sense than to go around and do what they did or say what they said. I see some people saying it as a joke. I see some people saying, hey, that's, uncalled for and inappropriate. I'm all for letting the community sort it out, but again, I don't think it's for banning. I mean, I don't know. Just stuff for that stupid stuff, especially with young kids. I mean, yeah, they shouldn't be saying that. At the same time, I don't think it should be a bannable offense. Or at the very least, they should have gotten a warning. I mean, no matter how you feel about it on either side, I think a warning that wouldn't be tolerated. And it's not like they don't have a terms of service, saying you can't say these things. A warning should be what it is. You cheat, you exploit. Depending on the exploit, I could see a ban, like if you're hacking people's accounts, stuff like that. You got cheats where you have infinite health, that kind of thing, like blatantly hacking the game. I could understand that being bannable. Even then, depending on severity, I'd say a warning would be warranted. Flat out ban for anything that you say, no, bullshit. 3 strikes and you should be out. That's my opinion on it. He was just on the stream. I mean, he was doing good. I mean, I got to take him back in on Friday, but I mean, he was doing good. I mean, his back's scabbed up, so it's peeling. I mean, it looks gross, but I mean, he's healing good. Take him back in on Friday to have him looked at, but not bugging him at all. I mean, he's still bugging me mentally. Oh, okay, here we go. Looks like this works. Your camp cannot be placed. If you move it, the cost is free. Otherwise, the game will try to place it again on your next login. Okay. Yep, as you can see, somebody else's house is here. This ain't my place. Actually, over here, we can take a look at this guy's setup here. If he's locked it, that is good. Actually, blowing up. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, let's take a look at it. Instead, got paint on the outside. That's one little odd, but to each his own. I do like this. What the hell? Must be some fight going on with missile launcher or something nearby. Some two mutants. Yep, dude has got So we do know that the camp thing works, so we're going to go ahead and log out and log back in. We need some of this here meat. It's going bad anyway. Plastic. So far we did get that warning. Now let's see if our camp replaces for free. So we're going to quit the main menu. So far this is working. It's 50% working. Let's see if it's 100%. If my camp's not there when I do find an open spot, that's a problem. So we're going to be testing out all these fixes, checking to make sure that they actually work. That plasma one, that is a huge issue with me. Now apparently it's still an issue where when you use explosive weapons, you will eventually stop doing damage except through melee. They haven't fixed that one yet. That's reports that I'm getting. I think Juice had talked about it earlier. I got to double check that one for myself. But the plasma one, I mean, that bug wasn't just with the explosive weapons. It seemed to be with energy weapons and heavy weapons. Like when you deal too much damage in general, that's when it seemed to do that. So we got some energy weapons we're going to be testing out. What do you want in a base? I mean, a reason to have it. I mean, we can have farms already, which is something I'm looking forward to. I would like some planners. Maybe I haven't paid attention. Maybe there are planners and I haven't paid attention to it, but like there are little planning plots in Fallout 4. That'd be nice. So I can just make the whole thing flat with foundations, but I can also work with this too. More options is always better. But in a base, I mean, a reason to always go back there. I mean, having different areas where you can farm up stuff naturally, which is something I'd only recently known about, I found out about a couple weeks ago, which is why this is such a popular base spot. Is good, you know. I mean, a base should always be someplace you could. Damn, there's somebody here on this one too. Okay, well, you know, 2 spots we've jumped to. We've gotten a warning. Yeah, we need our base. Now, I do wish that from here there was a server hop option. But I mean, you got to think about it. What is a base for in a survival crafting game? I mean, like Fallout 4, you didn't even technically have to have a base. Any of the Fallouts, really, that was single player. But in a survival game, you want a place to hang your head, you know, a place for your bed or where you can respawn at. Here you can kind of respawn wherever. In something like 7 Days to Die, or in Minecraft, you know, the bigger games, I mean, you respawn wherever you place your bed at. That would be your respawn point. If it wasn't there, you'd go to the world respawn, or whatever random respawn you chose. So we don't really need the base for a respawn point. I think that would be a good idea, though, to potentially make it a bit more difficult to let you respawn at your base or force you to do so. Or maybe, like, let's say you're in PvP and you want to get revenge on a player or something. After the first hit, you can respawn nearby. But say after the second one, you're forced to go back. I mean, if you lose twice in a row, forced to go back to your base. Something like that. But someplace you can go to kind of farm stuff. Storing stuff is always the biggest one. I mean, being at your base should be someplace that's safe. And your base always usually serves kind of a secondary thing as well. And here's something I kind of thought about now that you said that. Night times in games is usually supposed to be a bit more dangerous in survival games. I mean, 7 Days to Die, zombies can run. Of course, there's a horde nights every 7 days. Minecraft's monsters respawn. You need some place you can go at nighttime is more dangerous. I think one thing they can do to make this game more difficult and give it more longevity is at night, make things more difficult, make things harder. Make Scorch Beasts spawn out like crazy amounts, or make just mobs spawn more, you know, or make a certain type of mob come out. Alright, looks like this world, our base should be here. There it is. Now past that, I mean, we've already got certain things like, you know, we can have food farms here, we can have the water farms. I mean, these are good things. Come back to your base, resupply. That's what bases are for. But giving us a safety reason to use our bases. And that's the whole point of having bases, is for safety. Someplace you can go, lay your head down, store your gear. The stash size has been increased, that's great, but we still need more stash. I mean, some way to actually really get more items in there. Because right now, I mean, within hours of having gotten that new stash size, my base was already full. Or my stash was already full. Alright, so here we are. This is our base. I put down the foundations earlier before the stream started. So we could not build nearly this much stuff last time. So today we're going to be decorating it. I've got 3 fusion generators because we got a lot of stuff to power. We got our junk miner down there. Of course, up top we have got our lead miner. So let's go ahead and toss in our contractor perk and get to building. Alright. First things first, let's get stuff locked up. Gotta lock your resource gatherers, or anyone can just come up and take them. Oops, there we go. Alright, let's move our stash box inside. I exited all the way out of the building, didn't mean to do that. So it looks like I'll be able to have a 2-ish level house. Kind of an area up there and one down here. The top area, this might be where like the abandoned stuff is. We'll see what I do with it. But let's get all the basics set up first. But Yeah, other than that stuff, I mean, just some reason to have a base, really. I mean, it wasn't for storage. I mean, technically, all you would need to do is go to the White Springs all the time, and you got everything you need there. So, I mean, the reason we have bases out here is, one, to show off to people. I mean, you want to make cool-looking bases. But they have to have some kind of function to them, too, besides just looking cool. You know, otherwise, after the first time you're there, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else to do there unless you just kind of want to hang out or make some kind of weird videos or something. But that's pretty much it. And the bases here are fine. I mean, we've got ways we can make, like, for example, I mean, we got the resources we can get down, we got our water generators, we got food, we can plant food. Maybe some way to where we can generate meat would be nice. Like, let us, like, let's say, give us a syringe or another use. You know, let us shrink down cows or possums or mole rats and, like, breed them and, you know, use them for food or something. Put down, like, a little cattle ranch or something. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Let's get more floors down here. Let's see where all I can actually... place that? There we go. They go out and get more wood, or I'd actually run out of wood. See, this is gonna be just tall enough. Now, see, this tree, actually, these two disappeared too. So that one's small enough, it'll disappear. So, before we couldn't place anything in there, now we can't just bulldoze it, we gotta place something in it, and then boom, it's gone. Selected item is floating, so this is too tall. It's not that we can't place it. This is just too tall up. I'm trying to get a good feel. Nope, that's too high. That's too high. Let's see back here. Yep, we can place stuff here. That's not place it. Oh, there we go. And can we get one right there? Okay, got one there. Oh, no, we can actually do it all the way over here. Now this tree cannot go. So this is one of the bigger ones. This one will not disappear. The log next to it will. But this tree itself is a no-go. So everything will disappear. Some things you can't make go away, but that is one that will. So place stuff there, that'll be floating, and that'll be too. Okay, so right now I think that's good enough for that. So we got the stairs here. So yeah, we're gonna have two buildings here. Maybe you can start the cat farm. Yeah, I wish. Probably Jummy is up to 4 of it. Oh, 10 to go. Hold on a second. My wife will let this one. I just wanted to ask you, at some point, would you be willing to play Minecraft with some people? Are you planning to server, play a little bit more modern Minecraft a little bit, take a break or something, play with some people? Will that sound good to you?
What kind of mods are we talking?
I don't know. Jami, one of the guys I do stuff with occasionally.
Yep. He's the one that's never played fucking Minecraft.
Yep, and he is 10 subscribers away from being forced to play it.
Motherfucker, what's his fucking channel?
Jami just playing. In fact, I think he's live streaming now. Matter of fact, let's go. We're gonna pause. Well, I can't pause, but we're gonna scroll over. JOMMI. We're gonna go to Jami's channel right now.
Jami just playing.
Yep. We're gonna do a quickie. Let's hop over to his channel and do a quick stream right here.
Did not show up.
Who raised this kid?
Just type in Jami. JOMMI.
I tried.
That's something I would do like I forget.
Yep, that's the
But
one.
he's going for
But there was
550.
12
Mhm.
in there that I
Need
had.
a 540.
Motherfucker. I should wait to see 550.
Oh, that's right. You dropped it when he was 12, right?
Oh, jeez.
You know, I was looking for bills the other day and I can't find
27 days, come on now.
Just came over to
He
say
probably
10 more subs, Jami.
Pistol, this, that, or the other thing. Like, everything turns into a conspiracy. I don't know.
He should pop up on his stream here soon.
You know,
I mean, pull my game back
instead
up.
of trying to
We
do
might
things
run it in the main.
actually,
Well, we're safe there. We can crouch down.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he quit YouTube and is going to sue him and rape
No, there it is. You
the
should see it now.
Governor General of the world.
What's going on there, Venom? Yeah, 10 more subs, brother, and I gotta play Minecraft. Yeah. We got all these guys reminding me of it, too. Me and Fate.
He's well, and he wants.
We came over to raid yet, but it's
he just goes
2Ds.
overboard.
Blood Pucker.
Hey, Banks, what's
Reddit,
going on? Welcome to the stream.
You
Everybody say hello. Hey, Banks.
ratted you
Hello.
out
Hi,
and told us that you were
I'm gonna be that 550
10 subs
Alright,
away.
But I think like I'm playing on here because of me.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, because I mean, what did you ever notice? Like whenever I played, he'd just like real quiet.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
And anytime I tried to talk to him, he was really short and curt. One-word answers.
Oh, we came over to really good fun. You out, ratted you out. Give 10 more. Ah, well, thank you for the raid there, Venom. Thank you. Very welcome, all the raiders.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. What
What
are
They're raiding my stream because I've got 10 more subs to get to play
Pause my
Minecraft.
stream to come
track.
tell you
somebody
we
get friends together?
Well, Venom and Alan, it's just
are still
yeah.
watching that sub count.
Well, what do you want to do then, Fady? Your call, bro.
Shotgun Messiah Factory, but would it be Fortnite? That kind of throws that out the window.
That boy got a lot of damn feathers.
Yeah. Or we could just do some stuff around here. Oh, you paused your stream, Venom? I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. It is Fading's birthday today, too, so we're all wishing him a happy birthday.
And many more.
Oh, A-Banks. Oh, you're Venom's wife. Okay. Gotcha. Well, welcome.
And Banks are right, technically 9 more
Just wanted
subs.
to make it
He wants
Money.
to be the one
Yes.
to force you to
That's
play,
one of
so
our best.
he will
Best Buy, good
be
gift.
550.
I tried to join
Hmm?
the Discord.
You guys still have
Trying
Best
to do
Buys
my
over there? I
Discord,
think we're
but-
getting rid of half our Best Buys.
I got the link somewhere. I'm in part of the Discord.
Because you do know Best Buy is the headquarters. They were started here in Minnesota. So. Minnesota.
Everything good starts in Minnesota.
Yeah, everything good in Minnesota starts here, but they leave.
No, I'm not in Discord right now, but I
Get
is.
back to the base stuff, but we still got all this crap we did yesterday.
Okay.
Before she plays, so she's waiting. Oh, so your wife is gonna wait to be exactly 550 sub to make me force me to play Minecraft. She's evil.
She will wait till
Betcha.
you are at 549. Then sub at
Diabolical.
sub to
Yeah,
make
arch
you
nemesis.
550.
That is so evil. I like it.
I see her with her like pinky up against her face and a little white cat in the lap. Ha ha ha.
Come on, throw me a freaking bone here.
Yeah, throw me a freaking bone. $1 billion. $2 billion. You betcha. You betcha. Now that's a Minnesota thing. You betcha.
And make sure we're still not
We
getting
got
cats
some
over
cookie
here.
box for the
We still
Lucas.
got work to do on ours. Alright, we're still good. Not starving. Everything's good.
So,
Gotta mess with Johnny a little bit more.
John, welcome to the stream. John of Coins. Got the coolest thumbnails. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Everybody say hello to John. Johnny.
Oh.
Hello, John.
Who the hell's in a truck?
Oh, yeah. What made it like. Oh, what? I just backed right into you. I'm sorry, man. We made it last night.
Fancy schmancy.
She's diabolical. She's very me after all. She's got a wife. Our brother lives in Sandstone, so I picked up a little. Well, I live in St. Paul, the capital.
Later, I gotta go shoot.
You guys can make a truck. He just didn't make a truck because you don't have a garage yet. He figured it was gonna get blown up or something. So you gotta. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Really love.
Don't get me wrong. I love him to death. And he means well. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body.
Mm-hmm.
He's not out to hurt anybody or fuck with anybody.
Yeah. Welcome to the tribe of many there, J girl. Appreciate that sub. Sorry, go ahead.
It makes me laugh while it makes my head hurt.
That's kids' jobs.
Yeah, that's their jobs. I know.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and run back over.
Alright, Venom, you have fun, brother.
Yep. Later.
Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it, man. You have fun with, are you still doing 76, right? What is that game called? What is it?
Fallout.
Fallout 76. I always forget the first part of it.
I heard that sucks.
I heard mixed on it, but for 60 bucks, I just can't afford it. 60 bucks in the game, that's a bit out of my price range for entertainment.
I'm paying 20 bucks for a game. It better be damn good.
Yeah. Welcome to the tribe of many.
How come it says tribe members
Welcome.
542 out of 550, but subscribers 541? Does it include
But the
himself
good
and his
part
tribe
is-
members?
Kids being named
Oh, no.
kids
Oh, my God.
live
Oh, my
to
God.
make their heads
What?
hurt twice.
No, it was another one.
That's our job.
Alright, we're gonna hit it back over. You stock it. If he gets his ass up to 549 tonight, that'll be awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and do some. Why was my shit black and white there for a second? Because I was AFK, that's why. Alright, let's see. What the hell were you doing? Oh yeah, we're decorating our damn place. We gotta build up everything. Alright, so Jami is going strong over there. He's up to 542? So technically 543, but Savage wants to wait and be the last one to make him play Minecraft. It's been a while since we played some Minecraft. We usually go through spurts without playing. This has been our longest spurt without playing, but most of the mods back when we played, the mod packs were about the same. They'd have like one or two different ones. Between me and her, we'd play a mod pack that would take like a couple months for someone to get through, and we'd be at in-game every mod in like a week. So we'd gotten to that point. So by now it's been a couple years at least 2 or 3. So there should be more mod packs out. I know there's been a lot of updates to the game, so that'll be cool to get Jami in there, because it is one I know he would love playing it. I mean, he's talking about how the graphics are not something to get into. I guarantee he would be into that game. But I also understand that breaking into it's not easy. I didn't want to play Minecraft at first because of the graphics, but it hooks you. But okay, let's see. Now I actually wanted to kind of block this wall off as kind of a utility room. Then I thought about trying to put the stairs over here somehow, but no, I don't want to go through the utility room to do that. So let's get a wall up here. The wall's gonna have to go there. Can't go there. How far over can we make this? Okay. Now inside, what do we want the walls to be? That's the question. I would like if the walls would be white on both sides or brick on both sides. That'd be nice. Stop switching sides on me. There we go. Want to do brick on. I don't really like looking at that brick inside the house, so let's do this. let's get a door on that. Okay, there we go. Toggle build options. Take all that extra stuff off again. That's a good utility door right there. I like it. And we're locking everything too, in case someone somehow sneaks their way in here and add no craziness. Breaking my place, you're gonna be wanted. Alright, let's start working on the next door. So we got that blocked off. This will be the entryway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will. I mean, that's definitely one out. Most of his groups played it. I think he's the only one who hasn't played it, let alone modded. So I mean, even what I figure it is, if, or I should say, when he gets to 550, we'll get him playing vanilla for a day just to get, you know, used to it. And then I'll research a good mod pack. Do what? And then yeah, get a good mod pack. Like get a good mix of technology and magic. That's my favorite ones. Could have a mixture of both. Alright, so that's the top floor. So this is gonna be kind of our. Do you want this to be the house or do you want this to be the industrial section? You might keep this the industrial section. It's not sure what all to put in an industrial section. You know what? I bet I just had a master genius idea. Hold on now. Hold on. My brain's doing that thing. I have an idea. That's what it's called. Can I put that away without that? Okay. Can. Will that stay? Good. Just had an idea. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, that still stays. That's good. I'm thinking maybe put my water down here. I don't like the big gap though. Let's see if I can get walls to connect here somehow. I can. Oh, this one I can fit. Oh, this is in the way. That's right, I couldn't put anything right here. Wait, I put a foundation in before. Hold on. Alright, maybe keep these here. Gotta get this place. And then let's see what the water situation looks like when I try to place these down. What?
What was the release with the trucks and stuff?
Alpha 17. Make sure we save on room here as much as possible. Water set up inside the base. They will be protected. I'll see if I can put two down here. Might take some doing, but I might be able to get it to work. Let's see if we move that. Get this one in first, it'll be easier. Gonna squeeze as much as we can in here. that usually does that. Come on now, babe. Keep it. Come on. You can do it. Oh, I almost had it. Okay, right down in there. Alright, replace it and try to make adjustments. A lot of the cool building stuff that I've seen people do, you gotta do a lot of little bitty tweaks and adjustments. Get things to work and fit the way you want them to. Kind of wondering. I got that to fit there. Can I not get some kind of wall to go here? Even if it's a half wall, that probably helps. And that's not going to fit there because that top piece is what was actually connecting it. Okay, good to know. That top piece connects it. Something in a nice pastel to match your eyes. Oh, I like it. I like it. Alright, let me check in the... See, now that I know for sure, we've tested this now, that this ain't gonna screw us. Oh, okay, that half wall works. Okay, let's see if we got a brick half wall we can use. Now that I know for sure that this isn't going to screw us, we've tested it, I got no problem going ahead and getting into super detail with this house. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the water. It should be stored in here, hold on. Nope, there we go. It was 3. You usually get 6 here. Maybe more? Get more here. I'm just going to shove as many of these down here as I can. More we can make fit. Let's wait. I can. It's going to let me place it. They're just floating there. Two right here. Definitely not getting another one next to it. Alright, we can definitely get more water in here. Let's branch here. Easy mode. And then we're okay. The doors, we gotta do something for the doors we can walk in. I know we can probably fit one here so I have room to walk. But you know what? We're kind of blocking our access there, aren't we? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and store these. And, okay, experiment time. Look at that, made room for even more water. And I fucked up. Okay, let's try to get our generators back down. That wasn't good. Alright, I know I gotta remove the roof because these generators don't want to play. Or let's just place some stuff in the right order to get it to fit. Pretty sure where I move that foundation, this whole thing is gonna go away. Let's try it. Yep, well, let me move it. Alright, first things first, get the walls put back in place. Get a full wall here. Go. Alright, generators. We won't spend all day on this, but I do want to have a nice base to come home to after we're done legendary farming. Now, the water generators low enough they fit underneath? I don't think so. You know what? I think we only need 2 generators. That's 200 power right there. We're not going to have 30 water purifiers, so we got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. 56 and 32, that's 88. So we got 88 power. We actually got plenty right there. Plus the power we're using already, so that's 108 power. So we are still under what we can put down. So let's put down some more water purifiers. At least 10 more of these things down. I'm gonna reach those easy though. Hold on. I have to put these sideways. In there. That's right, like that, don't you? And this one. There we go. That's right, take it. Yep. Try to straighten this one out, otherwise my OCD will drive me nuts. Alright, not bad. Let's go back up. Alright, we're good. Now we just move this one a bit closer. If possible, why is it not going closer? What the hell? Just need enough room to walk through. You put down a trap at your camp and someone sets it off, they're wanted, or will it be that you want it? They'll be wanted. Well, if they try to lockpick or steal from me, they will be wanted. Just seeing a trap, I don't know. I haven't used too many traps. Excuse me. And by too many, I mean none at all. I think I put down some bungee boards once, and that was it. But I wouldn't mind putting down some Tesla arcs or Tesla coils. Okay, why is this really acting weird here? Does not want to cooperate. There we go. That is pretty snug. Not bad at everything, not bad. We got plenty of supplies. Let's see. We can actually kind of straighten these out a little bit, make it a little easier to get to them all. I do not want the entire. I want to grab the whole damn thing. I don't want. Two of them. Oh, I'm not blocking the stairs. That's fine. That'll be fine. That looks good. We can get to all these, no problem. So I got the whole space lined with them. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fit at least one more down here in this area. Still reach them all comfortably, and I think that will be just fine for our power requirements too. So let's go ahead and look at it. We've only got 19%. Oh no, 19% of our budget is storage, so we're probably using about, maybe not that much out of budget. You link down here. You can link right here. Water's going, so we're about out of water. Fresh water, anyway. Uh-oh, this one's not going to want to cooperate with, oh, there we go. Alright, they're all running. Alright, now, floors, let's do some half floors. Lets me. Might not, because of how weird we built this. Yeah, it's not going to. That's no big deal. We can still reach our stair. That's good. Let's see if we can put out some, do half walls here. Test first. Doesn't look like it. I think in the other category. Wait, really? Forward core, no. Where were those little walls that we used railings before? Not there. Oh, you know what? It's under defenses. Right there. These fit. They may not fit at all to the stairs. Okay, it fits right there. But the stairs are taking up that spot. That's fine. It should be a little more difficult to fall there anyway. Alright, now we gotta replace the walls. Should be stored. Actually, that might get turned into ceilings. This a hallway. As a matter of fact, yeah, let's go ahead and make these ceilings instead of walls. I'm sorry, floors. And let's go ahead and put in some of those roof pieces in case something ends up breaking. How do we want to do this? Yeah. Put a wall down there on that same spot. I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Okay, so I can do what I want to. Okay, keep going. Need to set up a moonshine still. Oh, yeah. Check and see if there is one that we can set up. That'd be awesome. I'm all for the moonshine. Actually, that goes right here. Okay, man. And then we want the roof pieces. We need the slanted one. Right there. Yep, I'm falling. I knew it was going to fall. There we go. The game actually placed it before I start moving. Flatten those. And up here, I want to build a corridor linking up to this building. So let's go with the full walls here. thinking... Not bad, I kind of like it. Okay, so we're going to make this one a door. Oh, I'm almost out of concrete, actually. We're going to have to go scrapping, which is fine, because we got to do a legendary hunt anyway. Let's get the doors. We got some set up already. What style do we want here? There we go, kind of looks like a shed. Now we don't need to actually enclose this area off. It'll just be a door here, leading to the outside down to our shed here. So let's get the roof pieces set up. Yep, we're set. And then, I like it. Alright, so we're gonna bring our workshop stuff up here. If only I could find a contractor that would work on my house this fast. Yeah, no shit. If I could work on a house this fast, I would be a billionaire. Alright, let's get this set up. I'm just gonna toss these out for now. We get more concrete. I'm missing a cooking station variant. Interesting. Maybe I gotta be in a closed space to put that one down. That'd be interesting. I'm missing the actual stove-looking variant of that. So yeah, that's a bug. Or you have to be in an enclosed building to place it. Either one wouldn't shock me. Finally, before we go out, we're going to place down what we can for power. I've already got it run over here. So let's get, I need... What am I thinking? Power connectors, there we go. Let's place them on the side of this floor. Just barely, but yes. And then, what's this actually connecting to here? That's odd, but I'll take it. And let's do an experiment to see if I can get that to reach under this house and across. Let's see, connector. Wire, hold on. Boom. Now selecting it might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Huge pain in the ass, actually. Oh yeah. Store, scrap, place. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's try placing it on the side. It's green. What do you mean item needs support? Here we go. Fight game. We just had this. Turn green. You can get these on the corners. I got one set up at the shop downstairs. Oh, damn it. I got that one. So select you. Excellent. It reaches. We're gonna have to find a way to get rid of this connector. Oh shit, we can actually reach that one. Ah, but it won't connect to it. Okay, let's get rid of it. Place one. Let's see if I got the angle right on this. No, we need another one here at this corner. better connect. What the hell? Come on. Gimme. That's one. Two, we've almost reached our lead extractor. Playing long enough, my character's thirsty again. That should actually be on the corner. Let me get this to work right. Move my mouse 1 pixel. Just about. One more placement. Connect, you asshole. Don't fight. Got it. This should be locked already. Yes, it is. Alright, we got all of our machines that need power hooked up. I think we're set to go out exploring. Grab our scraps in here. Alright, our base is coming along. It's looking better than the last one I built. Let's make sure anything on us is broken down and then get busy. Oh, we had more wood on us, so we had it broken down. And a pipe rifle, apparently. Alright, see how much junk we got in here. We are full. Alright, what do we put away? I'm keeping the fuel for a project I got in mind later. Surrender, I've got an idea to take on the Scorch Queen with it. Anything else we can pull out? Put in, we got the ore we picked up. How many notes haven't I read? That one already. I know that one. Deathclaw Wellington. Really? I did not mean to get rid of the treasure map. Nope. We of course picked up 3 code pieces yesterday. Oh yeah, drop some of these bobby pins. These things weigh a bunch. And put the rest of the stuff up for miscellaneous and junk and get out of here. Throw that other ultraside on me. So we leave that on. Alright, weapons. Oh yeah, I got a 2-shot broadsider. I don't know why I got that thing. Just picked it up. I'm trying to get rid of it. Zealots, 50 cal. We're bringing a ton of room. We got a 2-shot Gatling laser. We're gonna put it up for now. Ooh, that weighs more than. Oh, and we just picked this one up. Vampire's Dragon. We're probably going to sell it, though, because it's the kind of weapon we normally use. And here it shouldn't be. Let's eat, drink, and then we're heading downtown to the high school. Anything spoiled on me? Ooh, yeah, a lot of spoiled meat, some spoiled veggies. Keep wanting to save. No save function. Can't forget. Alright, high school it is. Ooh, wait, we got a nuke zone. Why not? Let's see what spawns around here. You still watching Johnny? I just asked if you were still watching Johnny.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, that's yours.
No, it hasn't gone up yet. It's probably not gonna go up, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
While I'm loading, I got a couple notifications I need to check. What the hell? Okay, there we go. That looks like someone's house, first off, so... Well, it is a workshop area. Okay, let's see what spawns around in here. Bruce. Hello. Since we're in a bomb zone, they may drop. Maybe not. I was having a thing where some of the robots in the scorched area were dropping like meat. So that was kind of weird. I thought maybe they might do that here too, but doesn't look like it. Oh, anyone watching anything but Venom? I wish, yeah. I wish everyone had that, those thoughts, but yeah, we still got a lot to improve on our own too, so we're going slowly. I'm trying to bring more content and try to be engaged in my streams too. And then, like I said, once Johnny gets in too, I would not mind playing some Minecraft too. I mean, Fallout 76 is still pretty fun, but it's still got a long way to go too. I mean, it's got like half survival, half story, but they're gonna have to finish off those halves to really bring in not only more people, but keep everybody else engaged too. Again, I actually enjoy doing stuff like grinding for weapons just to do so. That's kind of my thing, you know, mindless tasks, but it work as it is, so I can handle that kind of thing. Not everybody can, and not everyone's into survival crafting, so really, really getting that going and continuing down a path with updates and content that expand on both sides of that. That's going to be key. I don't think I've been to a burnt out Charleston before. Oh no, it's crafted, isn't it? On my map, it's still got a little bit of lag here. Oh yeah, it's still Charleston. Let's turn some of these off. There we go. I don't know how long it's been bombed, but people are building for a while. May not be anything around, could be tons of stuff around. Ooh, and you know what? Now that I think about it, I should probably what is wrong with but enough that I can got a drum magazine on it, so long time. Ooh, and a first perk point. I get to reallocate. That's my 2 shower. Using as a sniper, I may end up getting this why I say use the iron sight. Too much of a time gap going into the recon scope. So iron sight's probably what I'm going to go with. Ionized meat, short hunting rifle. I'm not expecting anything crazy out of these mutants. I mean, these aren't glowing or anything. They weren't legendaries, but I am curious if they still dropped all the normal stuff, and they are. Crowd grenades. Like you said, this would be a great game instead of beta. You just want to go back to the DMV. No. We are not going back to that DMV anytime soon. Alright, do we want to pick the perk or move a point? I already know the answer to that. We're going to move a point. Question is, where are we going to move it out of? Probably out of intelligence. Okay, choose. And then luck. Alright, so we got one more luck over there. First aid, demolition. We need to put back in our pharmacy perk. This is, need to make that gunsmith. Okay, so can't go lower than 12 because these are the perks we have to have in at all times. But, luck of draw, take that out. And we're going to put in the bloody mess perk. So 8's good on that. We're currently alone, so we're going to toss in our Lone Wanderer perk. And then for perception, rifleman expert, tank killer, rifleman. So we got 2 more points we can toss in here. I'm thinking probably 4% damage to glowing enemies, maybe. Or probably just end up taking 2 points out of perception and tossing that into charisma. And I think we might be good then. I know, we'll see. I might take more out of endurance because I don't use any of the endurance perks. Alright, concentrated fire is already at 1. Let's go ahead. You know what? We're tossing our arc so we can see what the hell's going on. And we'll toss in a... Just for now, we're tossing a Butcher's Bounty. I kind of want to test something with that. And we're going to use some crowd away because we are taking a lot of rats. Alright. Got my Aqua Boy perk on? Yes, I do. Alright, we got some new floor here. Oh, that's what I need. I got green stomach? Oh, I got green stomach. Okay. Never mind. Here. We're going to switch to my laser weapon here. My damage is good. More interested in what these guys were shooting at in the after sequence, so whatever it is, I think it's above us. Pretty sure it's gnarly gas. Not really seeing a whole lot of stuff here, though. I didn't think there would be. I mean, we kind of already know where the best places to farm stuff are at, so we're actually going to head down to the map wants to load up. Gonna go to the golf course, and we're gonna take our butts over to the high school. So we're gonna be fighting a lot of ghouls. So we're gonna farm legendaries for a little bit, and that'll be the end of the stream. We still got a good half an hour to go. I might go mess with Johnny a little bit after this too. But we do need to do some scrapping too, which is another reason I want to go to the high school. Forgot I took out my headphones so I could hear Johnny speaking. I was like, wait, why'd I got in extra headphones when there's no music playing? Let's see, a little bit of Avenged Sevenfold. Looks like I got some snot here, but we're about to get diseased again, I'm sure, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Oh, look here, that's a rat stag dough. Get that meat. I am the funny. Yep, there's the explosion. I got the mutation that causes explosion. Melee. I've already put the legendary drop. Never kidding. Zombie apocalypse. Make sure you got your axe with you. Vanguard's combat armor right arm. Combat armor, but not me. I want that marine armor. It's not an obsession. Mutant's metal left leg. I've got legendary so far, but not ones I'm looking for. Mainly looking. Ooh, Zealot Marine's armor right leg. If I can get some 2 and 3 stars, that'd be nice. That's only 1 star, so it's not going to help us too much. It could help against the Scorch Queen, but I prefer to fight her in power. I got some stones on here. No. Oh crap, my axe broke. They broke my axe. Luckily I've got about 3 or 4 melee weapons on me. You want some of this, buddy? Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, I think when they spawned in, it typically causes all the ghouls in the area to respawn. Go ahead and do a full heal. Or they just all finally came up from downstairs. There's just a lot of them here, so you can never tell that's all. Oh dear. Someone just launched a nuke.
Nuclear.
I'm not sure where it's gonna hit, but it's only 2 places it's gonna happen. Either A, right here, B, down there at the Scorch Queen. Some of the legendary drop off the non-legendary creatures. God. Sometimes I kill them so quick to see what they are. second. Really? Why there? Alright, I don't know why people are bombing weird spots, but we'll go check it out, I guess, when the bomb lands. Suppressor super sledge. Auto stem right leg. Mutants combat armor right. Oh crap! You know I'm finding a lot of legendaries out these guys. Yeah, I thought for sure they'd be bombing this area. When to go? Come on, buddy. I'll take you on. Melee. Nuclear. Screws, his teeth, and Marine, should you not be Aquaman and not Aquaboy? That is true. And there's no Aquaman perk, unfortunately, it's just called Aquaboy. And I'll tell you what, I can swim better in this game than I can in real life. There was one time I was actually scared in boot camp. It was doing the swim fall. Okay, there are more legendaries dropping here than normal. Don't know why, but I ain't fighting it. Route I take. Jumped on top of his head. Got to clear out that building. Check the trash. Didn't play it. I'll take it. Follow the path up here. Sky looks a little dark to you guys. To the east is where this thing, the southeast. Well, I could have sworn I was facing the east. Can't see the cloud from here. And the nuke is dropped, so check out over here, then we're gonna see what's going on with the nuke there. These kids today will just bomb anything. Yeah, no kidding. I think people are trying to experiment too with what these places have. I mean, like I said, two main places people bomb are right here and the actual crime zone. But I think people are trying to get better performing spots for legendaries. Which I'm all for me. This is just an easy and known one. Well, a known one, I can't say easy. If you're not high enough level to take these guys on, or you're too low level for high level to spawn, it's not really going to do much for you. I got a lot of the onslaught. It is easy to die against these guys. Get swarmed. Especially when I got these things, I can't hear what's sneaking up behind me. That one spawned in from that alpha. There we go. Dump all this stuff, repair a couple axes, and then go. This is a basic route everybody takes when we do legendary forms when we do this. I don't usually stream that though, just because it's kind of boring. It's just bunch of people running around trying to hit every ghoul they can get, either for experience or for legendary drops. And there are a lot of them at spawn. Hey
In
there,
case
robot.
of fire, please follow
Take my
posted
spring.
evacuation instructions.
Lead.
Doors of Golden
Some
Spring Fire
aluminum.
Station are available upon
Here.
request.
Gimme. Pipe wrench. Make sure not to break anything in accident. Oh crap, found me one or two. Alright, now we clear this garage. Or not garage, parking area. What's the low level area? What the? What is zombie or ghoul? I keep saying. Oh, zombie, same thing. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, alright. Use a knife on him. There we go. There's more running at me. Oh no, it's a bead glowing wolf. Hitting, there we go. Never seen wolves spawn here before. Which I might be wrong with that. There ain't what it needs to be. Alright, let me walk through here. Yeah, somebody low level must have come in and spawned these before I got here. Got hair on it. Yeah, I got some more steel, some more springs, aluminum, loose screws. Hey, buddy. Legendary. Don't have any legendary gear on them now. Alright, let's get inside. I think we can probably sell some stuff to these guys by now too. I think their inventories might be more set. Let's just check in here. People tend to sell stuff fast.
Refrain from theft, looting to assault, murder, or trampling of flowers.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need
Hard bark.
to make your
Oh,
next
my money.
survival project a success.
Alright, auto stem leg, that's not something we're ever going to use. Metal leg, nope. Zealot submarine leg, what is my right leg? Assassin minus 8 damage from players, with a 15 from Scorch. We're going to get rid of the Zealots. And the Vanguard's metal arm. Combat armor leg, no. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right arm, left arm. Oh, we got a couple right arms. Mutant's assault, right arm? Oh, it's left arm. Combat right arm. Uh-oh. I do some bad. Let's check something here first. Okay. So my right arms are the same. Mutant's assault, right arm versus... Actually, that's good. We got a better legendary piece. It is a higher level for one at level 50. Vanguard. No, wait, that's combat armor. That's why. Never mind. Damn it. I thought it said Marine. Marine and that. Marine number for life. If I were digital cameras in the game, I would be. Then I'd probably be pissed off that people were into the Marines, so I guess probably better that they aren't in. What junks do you got for sale? I got a kitty staring at me. What you want, Kuna? Let's repair, shall we? Alright, we want weapon artisan. Now our weapon should get the double. Okay, so we'll see. So see this? Secondary bar, how it looks different, like this bar right here on the Ghoul Slayer 50 cal. It's just that solid yellow bar. But when you get the perk to double the durability on it, it's got this white stripe going in the middle of it. Well, the problem is that when we use the perk to double the durability, that white stripe would disappear after like one hit, so we weren't sure what was going on with it. So it looks like that was an actual issue that got fixed with this update. Repairing? Not really. I'm trying to wait till my items are really damaged before I actually repair them. Take a look at the power armor. Torso is pretty dinged up, but maybe. Actually, no, I think because the torso goes, we're gonna be screwed. Getting the power armor recurring perks. Fix it good and power armor patch it. We're missing black titanium, oddly enough. Do I have any black titanium ore I can scrap real quick? We do not. Okay, we're just going to have to make do with what we got. Alright, let's get our perks back in. These batteries included. First aid, gunsmith, and pharmacist. Alright, we are ready. Down, we do not. Make sure all of our junk is put away. It is. Do I want to bring any additional weapons with me? Not. Why not? Let's grab our crossbow. Okay. Here we go. Go ahead and load that bad boy now. Uh-oh. Think we got too many nukes in play. Yep, server's crashing. Alright, we're gonna hop out of the server while we got a chance. So, yeah, that thing's gonna... I've never seen that warning pop up without it crashing, so... Looks like whatever stability changes that they've added in still are not working correctly. That might be what they're testing out too. That might be why they're bombing random places just to check the stability. So it looks like there still might be an issue with that. Nope, uh-oh. We've only got about 10-20 minutes left. If there's no bomb on the map when we get in, we're just going to run to the high school and kill everything in there. Tell you what, it is really nice knowing that I can respect my character now, because I've been wanting to change some stuff around for a while. You're a working arsenal? Yeah, it's insane. I got so many perks on to reduce the weight of my heavy weapons. I mean, all the heavy weapons on me combined weigh like what one heavy weapon would. So yeah, it's just easy for me to have the weapons on me. They barely weigh anything. So I still like being a heavy weapon user. That I am branching out. I mean, I started using melee a bit more just because of how expensive it is to keep weapons up and how expensive ammo can be. But yeah, heavy weapons are still my passion. And there's always like a 50-50 chance that this area is gonna have a bomb already gone off when I get here. Like we are good. Alright, we're into Ratoga High School. Actually, since we're here, go ahead and go back to the golf club because these zombies will be respawned. We'll collect the golf club and then go down to the high school. Now, the rumor was that the high school only dropped combat armor, but we'll see if that's true. Now, I actually want to get my wife a good set of armor, and if I can get a awesome full set of combat armor for her, I'd like to give that to her so she has a set of strong armor to wear outside of her power armor that, you know, actually looks good and provides some really good defense. Back. Oh, yep, there's some in there. I'm gonna have it in these, and need not have it exactly. Thought I had my grenades equipped. Oh, we got legendary everything. Hold on now. I should read that window up a bit. Make fire more ghouls. That's legendary. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about legendary. Those 3-star legendaries, 3-star legendaries, obviously, that's what we're really looking for. That one it's gonna be a little bit weird though. Some 3-star legendaries, the double broadside are not what I want. I'm trying to get an attack with people. No. Game, pacifist mode, on. There we go. combat right over me. Let's see, spruce, fiberglass, teeps. I mean, we're slacking up on legendaries, but I'm still anti-armor Gatling. Ooh, fierce pickaxe. I may actually have found a couple of good ones. Oh, the Gatling gun, that's not one I actually like. It fires too slow. And pickaxe, that is, I was thinking fire axe. Come here. More, there's sometimes one stuck right there. No bobblehead. Alright, looks like we cleared out here. Yep, hidden. Might do one more run through to make sure we didn't miss any of our ghouls. Head. Nelly is a war drum. There's beeping. Search that one. That one was our kill. Alright, should be good. Alright, to the old Ratoga. Alright, let's go. We're gonna stop by the station first. And they say romance is dead. I don't know where that one came from, but... Oh yeah, I guess combat armor. Well, I mean, what else you gonna do? Zombie apocalypse, I mean... What are you gonna do in nuclear apocalypse except get your spouse, you know, badass armor and some weapons? Actually, I gave her a 2-shot double-barrel shotgun the other day, too. He's been using that quite a bit. Thanks, Termageddon. You got your back to me? Yeah, this one was just always aloof. He's not a lap kitty. Come back again. Wait, who is texting me, interrupting my damn music? I was worried he might have too much in here, but we need to go ahead and sell some stuff while we're here. So, believe it or not, I'm pretty full up on gears, oil, ass I'm not getting rid of, bulk glass, I'm always good on that, bulk rubber, I've always got a ton of that. My flux pile's starting to really get up there. Nope, we ran out of fiberglass today, actually. The asbestos can go. And I'd get rid of the rad wounds, but we're about to fight more ghouls, so I don't want to get them right after I get rid of them.
To initiate trading.
Be self one each. Get every cap I can out of this guy. Check see what he's selling. Grenades, stalkers, 50 cal machine gun. Ooh, got another threat on it. Faster fire rate. Okay, no thanks. Peril, mutant slayer's arm. Nope. Mods.
Ready to exchange
really
items.
Now that we got a second, let's take a look at what else we picked up. This has got 3 effects on it. Hold on now. Ah, oh, damn, they all suck. The armor ignoring it too bad, but the last two aren't great. I was hoping they had exploding shots on them, so that one's not good. That one's not even a high level. Auto grenade launcher, keep that. Double broadsider, what effect did it have on it? Limb damage? No. Actually, I'll probably hold on to my still at a different vendor. There's a vendor on the way. We used to work with a group of survivalists that felt the same way. Yeah, exactly. Some in my nose. I mean, it makes sense too. I mean, if you're trying to survive, I mean, what's your wife gonna want more, you know? A diamond ring and necklace, or is she gonna want, you know, a nice double barrel shotgun, a chainsaw, and maybe some nice camouflage armor?
Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the finest food.
No nonsense. Trade or
Super
move.
Duper deals.
Where
Welcome.
does this station go?
Hello. Please see our helpful automated staff if you need anything at all. Welcome.
Gatling
Super
gun
Duper
might
Mart.
be alright to sell to a
Might
player.
as
We'll
well
see.
mark yourself KIA.
The shish kebab, that's a definite no-go. Fierce pickaxe. No. This Gatling laser I've been meaning to get rid of for a while.
We
this Vampire the
are
Dragon
the
can go.
Brotherhood of Steel. Paladin Takerty
250 cal
in
on me now.
command.
Oh yeah, and double broadsider. Alright, perfect. Troubleshooter's meat hook? That's not cool. Minigun
Free
tri barrel,
supply
huh?
here, citizen.
No. Ooh, I know the military kite. Why can't I ever find a military kite? Ultrasight, laser, severe, beta wave. I might know this, but it'll be worth
No nonsense.
checking again just in
Trade
case.
or move.
There's shit blowing up out here.
We
Yep, I know it's been
are
ready. That's right, I
the
give that
Brotherhood
was,
of Steel.
wife.
Paladin Takerty in command.
Alright, we took a high school. Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about the robots attacking me down here anymore. Down at the wall. Alright.
Hello, students. Watoga High School is here for you.
Back to high school, folks. And tomorrow we're gonna launch
Teachers and
us
students to
good,
Watoga High
good
School's
news.
annual Monster Mash. Please gather in the commons and await your instructions. Teachers, please to find the Monster Mash. After you get it, run to the students as you please and perform
No robots interrupting my life, man.
Be sure to collect as much as possible. The more candy you collect, the more supplies you will be awarded from next year's discretionary budget. There are also stashes of candy around the school. Find them to refill the mask. Students, you must chase and hit the monster mask with your baseball bat like a pinata. You can keep any candy that falls out of the mask, or you can make the smart choice and turn it into
And we can
prizes.
get us plenty of...
And remember, this is the only time it is permitted to hit a teacher while on school grounds, and only the one wearing the mask.
the whole time? That's pretty sad.
On your marks, get ready,
Now we need
go!
to find us a monster mask. Get that candy. 45 rounds. Hell yeah, I'll take those 45 rounds. Cap stash. Ooh, that thing glowing. Nah, that was off. 5-star legendary. I missed that hardcore. Taking damage. There's some kind of lag. Put on there. Get out to the rifle. See what's going on. Nailed it. The other way around. Alright, let's check these bodies. Life like a match set of 1911 hours from. I like it. I like it. That legendary had nothing good in it, so that sucked. Yeah, there's still an issue to where legendaries aren't always dropping legendary items. Now they said they reduced the legendary spawn rate, but I thought they were talking about the monsters themselves. If you find a legendary, you should be getting a legendary drop out of it, and that seems cheap not to. Come on, buddies. That's right, it's fine for me. I don't know what it is about ghouls for some reason. They like to hit me low, so it's always my leg that are broken. Alright. Any candy down here. Take that. Right X, I can just sell that. Insta-mash, no thank you. That is a fusion core in a high school. Here, ghoulie. I bet you can probably hear them around me too, and I just can't because I got the headphones in. I like it. It can be a little startling when they sneak up on you and you don't see them. Or when I just suddenly explode because one came up and punched me and my mutation went off. Got a lot of red X in this high school. What were they up to? Might be able to get Efren to join us tomorrow. That guy wants to make Fallout skits. Oh, awesome, yeah. Yeah, the idea I was talking about yesterday involves the same thing. I just need more people to participate in it, so that would actually be perfect. If Ethan's girlfriend joined in, and me and my wife did it, that's at least 4 right there. That's the minimum that I need for the first idea I have in mind. So that'd be awesome. Ooh, TV trays, all this aluminum. Gimme. We were out of this yesterday. I'm not scared of no dang ghouls. I'll put the axe away for now. I thought there'd be more ghouls in here. Okay, I see. Oh, there's a mask in here, that's why. Alright, it automatically equips my monster mask. Look at that. Yeah.
Please gather in the commons and wait
I
for the
grabbed
next
that
round
just
of the
in
monster
time
mash to
for the event to
begin.
finish.
If you have candy from
yeah.
the previous round, you can turn it in at the smart vending machine for prizes. Make the smart
Alright,
choice.
should be another mask around. I forgot these things actually
Reminder,
aren't on the map.
teachers grab the mask.
It shows how much I pay attention
will
now.
collect candy falling out of the mask. And you should find buckets of candy hidden around the school to refill the mask. Students, hit the monster mask like a pinata and collect candy that flies
Using
out.
the mask, I can't use my
On your marks.
Headlamp.
Get ready. Go.
Oh. There's some good ammo off these guys too. Now, this candy, that just no. Just grab the mask. Put this upstairs. So it's technically a versus event. Man, it's been a rough December for a lot of people. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, it's always, you know, holidays are usually kind of rough, but I mean, yeah, usually when one thing happens, you know, it pours. I mean, you know, you've been around for what, you know, 7, 8, 12 decades now. I mean, you know, when it rains, it pours, you know. But, yeah, it can be kind of hard. Let's see. But yeah, Savage and I were in here the other day, and we figured out that even on a team, if one of us picks up the mask, it automatically starts combat between everybody else in there, even on a team. So I actually had to fight pretty hard to not kill my wife's character yesterday. Ooh, paint that's got light in it. Okay, we're going to talk about sacrificing the marriage. I didn't kill my wife. It should go without saying. In a video game, it's a good thing. I usually get a 1-hit kill if I charge out of my middle swing. Charging together, I get to figure out the timing to do that without getting screwed up. So I always miss the follow through. Yeah, that was definitely a delayed hit. Nope, will that round just end? I think so. Yep, I can hear the cheering. You can turn in the candy for prizes, but it doesn't say what a lot of it is. I'm gonna pot at the candy. Yep, I got candy credit. 100 plus candy, 100, note the parents and educators. Oh, you know what it looks like? Hold on now. Gotta open up another menu. Okay, you have to open up, so 5,000 for nuclear surprise. This server's going down too. That's not good. Let's see if we can get out of here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end the stream for the day because it looks like they've still got some more stability issues to fix. Let's quit out before we lose our progress from the last few minutes. But that is going to do it for tonight. I'm going to have to pass when I'm meant to. Tomorrow, we'll see about streaming a bit early. We got a little bit more to do in the house, and that usually takes us a bit to do, obviously. We got more legendaries to try to get. I found some good ones over the weekend, but during the week, I never found any on stream. But yeah, if we can get him in afternoon stream tomorrow, that'd be awesome. Just hit me up in Discord. I mean, you know the Discord. Just let me know there what the plan is. If he's going to be there, I'll check it early. And we'll be keeping an eye on Johnny too. I'm going to head over there once this stream is done. And yeah, we'll see if we can get him push up to 550 and start looking for some Minecraft packs from the play. I think that'd be pretty cool. Man, I'd think about all his group and our group all combined. That'd be awesome. But again, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you for coming by, and I will see you later. I've actually got 2 forts go out of this because Looks like the thing crashed as we were leaving out.